Today, man, continuing to talk about Trump's tariffs and how, and also his failing economy as the stocks continue to tumble because we got an arrogant president in Trump. We got an arrogant president in Donald Trump going to cause American citizens to suffer financially. That's what we're going to talk about. Only want honest people. I don't want people coming on here lying. It's all good and everything, talking like Trump. I don't need to hear that. Today we're going to be honest and talk about how Trump's failing economy and how he going to causing Americans to suffer financially. As you enter this building, hit up the chat. Evan, what's happening? Welcome to the chat, man. As y'all enter the building, hit up the chat. Let me know you in the building. Let me know you in the house. I welcome y'all. I want to thank y'all for the continued support. I want to thank y'all for the continued support. I'm talking about President Trump and his failing economy. Slow said, hold, let me go back to that. I'm so scared. Okay. Justin said, okay, the world is going to end. Give your life to God. Maria, that's what you got to do. And you got to tell Trump that. Ain't no, you wasting your time telling me because I'm good. Tell Trump. But the format is going to be a little bit different today. I'm going to keep the chat open. But what I'm doing, I'm going to get my message across. Y'all continue to listen, those who want to listen. I don't need nobody coming on here lying. All life is good because guess what? 401ks are down. Retirement is down. And the stock market is down. We got a failed businessman that's trying to call himself running the country, but he's running it into the ground. Brandon, what's happening? We got a failed, incompetent president and an incompetent administration, man. But he got people just following him blindly. So today, what I'm gonna do, man, I'm gonna talk. I'm gonna get my point across. And if y'all want to, you can stay to the end and we'll talk about it after that. I'll open it up for question and answering at the end, but there will be stipulations, man, because it's going to take honesty. It's going to take honesty to make a difference in this world. Coming on here saying Trump is the greatest, it ain't going to happen. The only way I'm even responding to any of y'all is y'all going to have to listen to me now. These are the instructions for the Trumpettes and the MAGAs. Y'all gonna have to list 2 or 3 things that you disagree with Trump about before I even entertain your nonsense. Because y'all ain't coming on here to learn, you coming on here to clown. So to prevent that, all you MAGAs, to show that you open to learn something, you're gonna have to list 2 or 3 things that you disagree with President Trump on before I even entertain anything you got to say. As I was saying, man, Trump, first of all, he don't care nothing about American citizens at all. As I say, he's been attacking professors, teachers, and he's attacking students. I'm going to say that again. President Trump has been attacking professors, teachers, and students. And now guess what? President Trump is going after higher learning institutions, try to take funding from institutions if they don't think like him, because he already got MAGA. They say MAGA got noodle brains. I don't know if they do or not, but the way they come on here act like they can't think for themselves. He's trying to make universities bow down to him, but Harvard University is not going for it. And guess what Trump did? Trump has sicked the IRS on the university. That's the type of government we got, this oligarchy, this dictator, this piece of trash president. And he got to be called out. Who he think he's superior, but he not. That's why China is running circles around them, man. Because it's bigotry, because of his racism, because he's a piece of trash and don't care nobody but himself. He don't care nothing about American citizens. And that's his downfall, man. That's President Trump's downfall. You're not superior, man. We're going to have the greatest minds and we're going to do this, but you're not the greatest mind. You see what y'all doing? Y'all can't even handle classified information. Y'all leaking that. Incompetent. The medical man going after disabled people. But we're going to move the spectrum up. Kennedy, incompetent. President Trump, incompetent. Causing the worst economy. The man over the Federal Reserve talked to Trump, said, Trump, listen, you messing up, man. You ain't got a clue what you doing. But he know he got y'all to follow him, man. Which is a sad, sad case. It's like y'all just follow anything. Y'all like puppets. Y'all just go for anything. If Trump said, it's true, according to y'all. It's sad though, man. But I'm here to let you know on this channel, you can think for yourself if you want. But before I respond to anything y'all say, y'all gonna have to list 2 or 3 things that y'all disagree with this clown. Because you ain't coming over here playing with me. You got to be sincere that you want to learn something. Don't come on here with them noodle brains. Talk about Trump, Trump, Trump. For me to even entertain any of your thoughts or anything you got to say, I want you to be honest about what you disagree with this clown about. Because if you agree with him for everything, then it's got to be true what they're saying about y'all, man. If you agree with everything Trump doing, that's not normal. The average husband don't agree with everything his wife say. The average wife doesn't agree with everything their husband say. If you come on this thing talking that Trump, 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 before I even entertain you, you got to list in the comments section 2 or 3 things that you disagree with this clown about. And then we can talk. That's the only way. Because I'm not playing with it. Y'all not here to learn. You just here to say Trump, Trump. Trump's a clown, and y'all know he's a clown. The evidence is showing that he's a clown. All you got to do is check out the stock market, which he believes in. He believes in and talk good about the stock market when it's up, but it's down once again because he don't know what he's doing. And then you're going to try to start a tariff war with China. But he got you clowns, man, just believing in anything he say, which is sad. Which is sad. I need to hear y'all explain some stuff that y'all disagree with this clown about. Or I ain't even entertaining nothing you got to say, man. Because if you agree with everything Trump doing, everything, then ain't no use us talking. You can't learn nothing from me. Continue to be in the court that you in. The stipulation here, man, you can write it all in the message all you want. But if you can't show nothing that you disagree with this clown about, then you move on. I got the floor right now. But if you want to really talk, show me that you open to disagree with this man. Put it in the comment, 2 or 3 things that you disagree with President Trump about. Otherwise, ain't no use talking to y'all because y'all hopeless. Y'all get on here every day and say, well, what's this? Ask all these crazy questions. Well, the thing today, you share with how you disagree with this man. That's how we doing it. That's it. And if you can't do it, I know you just talking. If you cannot do that simple thing, then I know y'all just talking, man. Because it ain't no human being that you should say you agree with 100%. So, and I see they can't do it. That's like asking MAGA what have Trump done for American citizens. That's another thing they cannot do. Nothing. Nothing. And it's sad that y'all continue to support this racist piece of trash. If he want to do something, y'all want to do something, encourage that man to bring Garcia back over here to the United States. Y'all claim this fake God stuff y'all talk about. Don't none of y'all believe in God. So go ahead. I'm waiting for anybody who say that you support President Trump. Put 2 or 3 things in the comments where you disagree with him, and we'll go with from there. Otherwise, ain't us talking. I'm gonna just continue on. You can't say it. They can't name anything they disagree with this clown president about. I'm just looking because I'm not responding to anybody. You got to say what you disagree with clown president about, 2 or 3 things before you even get a response from me. Yeah, Trump is bad for the economy. He's bad for the state, for the whole United States. He's terrible in that. But now y'all can't pay attention to your stocks. Everybody was on here the other day talking about their stocks. Let's talk about your stocks, man. Did you see it? Did you see your stocks that everybody was bragging? I made this much money. How much did you lose, though? Following this clown. I'm still waiting for y'all to say what you disagree with this clown about. Can't see it. Can't do it. So y'all not worthy of me even responding to y'all because I know y'all just puppets. Now, if you was really open to learn something and grow and hear perspectives, you would be able to do that simple thing, man. But you can't do it. So I'm not wasting my time with you. I read these things, but y'all can't do it. Say one thing you disagree with this clown, and he's done enough things, man. You should be able to actually list like 20. If you be honest with yourself, you should be able to list 20. But y'all puppets, you can't think for yourself. But I don't blame y'all, man. I do not blame y'all. It's Trump's fault. Trump don't allow you to think for yourself. So, my thing to y'all, because y'all are here on my live. If you want a response, you list 2 or 3 things that you disagree with this clown about. And then we can move forward. Because you see everything that's going on. He attacking Harvard University. But y'all okay with that? This is a university. You want to make them think like you. Because he already got y'all. He already got y'all thinking like him. Which is sad though. But they said y'all are caught, man. And there's no way to get y'all out this spell. There's no way. Y'all probably got to see some voodoo type person. Or maybe your pastor can help you. I don't know. But it's sad, man, to follow Trump the way y'all following Trump. And as he do things, y'all continue to justify. Why is he arresting professors? Why is he going after teachers? Why is he going after students? Y'all continue to justify that. Why he shipping people out of the country illegally? Why he cutting programs? Why he firing veterans? Y'all ain't ready for that conversation, but I know y'all ain't. Y'all can't list one thing, even out of the stuff that I name, where you say you disagree with President Trump. And then we can have a real dialogue. Other than that, ain't no use talking to y'all. Nobody couldn't say it. So that proves, man, that y'all in this caught. It's proven. Y'all can't even get on here and say one thing, 2 or 3. You probably can actually, if you be honest with yourself, list 100 things. It's sad. This is an opportunity for MAGA, man, to stand 10 toes down and prove that you're just not puppets, that you believe in a policy or 2. You can't believe in everything. Today's your opportunity. List 2 or 3 things in the comments section. That's all. 2 or 3 things, man. We're not talking about nobody else. We're talking about President Trump. List 2 or 3 things that you disagree with. If you can't do that, then you got to be a puppet. You got to be a trumpet. There's no way around it. And I'm proving it here today. You mean to tell me you can't say Okay, I'm gonna list one thing you disagree with President Trump about. Nope, nope, you can't say nothing. Nobody can say nothing. I'm going strolling through, I don't see anything. I just see puppets that say anything he say, I'm going to agree with it. He tell me to go, I'm going to go. He tell me to stop, I'm going to stop. That's a clown. That's a puppet, man. Can't even think for yourselves, man. A husband don't even agree with his wife 100%. A wife does not agree with their spouse 100%. And you tell me you agree with this clown 100%? You got to be a puppet. There's nowhere this happened in the world but with you. And I'm here to call you out on it. I'm here to call you out on it. I gave y'all the opportunity to show that you're just not a puppet, that you can think critically. List 1, 2, or even 3 things that you disagree with him about. And we can't even do that. We can't even do that, man. We cannot do that. And it's sad. Heaven on Earth did come up with something. Thank you, Heaven on Earth. He said, I disagree with his being wrapped up in money. Thank you. X-King said, yes, I agree. MAGA should leave America. If they don't like the fact that we don't like them. Okay. Dizzy said they don't have the alls to disagree with him. Those people can't think for themselves. It's true, man. And it's sad. I'm not trying to beat nobody up, but if we're going to have honest dialogue, instead of just coming on here already with your mind made up, because that's what some of y'all are doing, list some of the stuff that you disagree with this clown about. yo, come on, man. Today, y'all allowed to think for yourselves, man. I know he doesn't allow you to think for yourselves. If you disagree with him, he's going to attack you. Today, I'm giving you the safe space to disagree with this man. Go ahead in the comments section. You safe, man. Go ahead and disagree with this clown. Access say I disagree with the existence of Trump. Okay. I need to hear what y'all disagree with this clown president about. It's the only way I'm entertaining your BS. And if anybody want to know what I disagree, deporting a man out of this country was shipping him out illegally, for 1, attacking universities, for 2, firing veterans, for 3. The list can go on and on. Don't get me started with him. But I need y'all to be able to say what you disagree with this man about. Bimbo said, I'm talking about something you disagree with, man. It's sad, man, but that's the reality, man. This is a cult. It has been proven to be a cult. And it's sad to say, man. But that's why Elon Musk want to shut down the education system. Because he see MAGA. He see them Trumpets. He said, man, we don't need no education. Look at these clowns. It's y'all the reason he want to shut it down. Because he see how y'all just take a word and just go with it. That ain't critical thinking. That ain't thinking for yourself. Okay, Willie, you said something good. Willie Wallace said, I like most of what he does, but not Gaza and Yemen. Thank you, sir. And for those that don't know, is the Gaza, the war, Israel and Palestine. How them children's getting bombed and killed and all that. And how Trump say he want to take the Gaza Strip and make it like a resort. All he thinks about is money. That's all he think about. I done shared several things I disagree with him about. My list can go on and on. But I want y'all, man. I want y'all to continue on. Stop deflecting. Stay on topic. And let me know 2 or 3 things that y'all disagree with this clown about. Because if you can't do that, then how can we even talk? How? You tell me. You're already coming in as a puppet without the ability to think for yourself. Come on, everybody. Share them thoughts now. I'm staying on topic. We ain't even getting most of y'all to say the 2 or 3 things y'all disagree with. I need the rest of y'all MAGAs to get up there and say what you disagree with this clown about. That's what today is on that. We staying on topic. It ain't no deflecting. I need to hear from y'all, man. I need to hear from y'all. Today, for the sake of how y'all come on this chat and other lives and talk all that junk because you can't think for yourself, I want to expose y'all by saying, share something, 2 or 3 things that you disagree with this clown president about. That's the only way you're going to get some response from me. If you can't do that, then I know you're a puppet. You all in a cart, and you cannot think for yourself, man. Because all that's going on, like you're walking with your eyes closed, like you don't see anything. Now that is sad. That is sad. Continue to light up the comments, but I want y'all to share what y'all disagree with President Trump. Especially my MAGA folks. All my MAGAs and my Trumpettes, list that. Let's start. And then we can talk. We're going to have time to talk. But you got to do that. Everybody dancing around anything you disagree with Trump about. You don't even disagree with 100% of what your girlfriends say, or your boyfriend say, or your husband say, or your wife do or say. But you disagree 100% with Trump. That's a problem that shows that you cannot think for yourself. Today is the opportunity to show that you can think for yourself. Put it in the comment, things that you disagree with President Trump about. Willie said Gaza and Yemen. Okay. If you can't disagree with nothing, then there's no hope for you. Today, what I'm talking about, for those who can't hear me, come closer, man. What I'm talking about today is, since MAGA has proven they can't think for yourself, I'm creating a safe space for y'all to be able to think for yourself, because Trump don't allow you to think for yourself. Today, for me to respond to you, list 2 or 3 things that you disagree with President Trump, and then you can get a response out of me. XS King said they would eat his poop if he said it was best for America. Boy, you hit the nail on the head with that, man. It's sad. We got these, and some of them are smart. You think they smart? I guess they act like they smart. They press around like they smart, but cannot think for themselves. That's sad. That is sad. Still talking to MAGA. MAGA and my Trumpettes. Today to show that you're just not following Trump blindly. Listen to comments, some things you disagree with Trump about. Okay, that was a good one. Damon, that was good, man. I gotta acknowledge you. Trump saying that he is going to make the Gulf of Mexico the Gulf of America. He said, I disagree with that. Stupid thing, you ever heard Trump should be in jail, but no. Okay. And prices are up. Prices ain't down nowhere. That's why the stock market crashed again last night, down 3%, 700 points. Ain't no prices down. 401ks are down. But y'all will continue to lie, man. We know people will lie, but numbers can't lie, man. The numbers are in. Trump is first of all, he's a failed businessman. Filed bankruptcy 6 times. He's now in the White House stealing money, going golfing, and then writing a bill for taxpayers to pay $26 million. So I know it's hard to say that y'all made a mistake. That's why y'all continue to ride with him. I say ride with him because guess what? As I'm paying these high prices and it's going to get higher, y'all going to pay the same high prices. You're not going to be able to lie your way out of this because the world see it. And right now, America is the laughing stock of the world. America is a laughing stock of the world. I need all MAGAs on here because a lot of y'all ain't saying nothing. Only 1 or 2 people. I need the MAGAs to get on here and explain 2 or 3 things you disagree with President Trump. Living life. You did say something, man. Thank you, first of all, for your courage. Is living life loving. I don't like the way President Trump talks badly about other people. Making fun of people is not right. Thank you, man. And that's the easiest thing to do. It got to be something with President Trump that you disagree about. It got to be. With everything he's doing, it got to be something. But thank you, Living Life Loving, for that. As King said, Trape is lame as F. Listen, man, if you cannot think of one thing, I'm going to just say one thing that you disagree with President Trump, you got to be a puppet. You got to be following him blindly because there's nobody in the world that anybody agrees with 100%. Unless you under a spell. It got to be a serious spell for you to agree with. I agree with him 100%. No, nobody. But only Trump. So I'm giving you the opportunity to be free, man. Today is the opportunity to be free. You don't have to be afraid. You can say it. This is a safe space for the MAGAs today. Put in a comment what y'all disagree with this clown president about. One thing. Got to be one thing. Mossman Trump is a poppy, just a joke. I said, King said I disagree with him groping women, touching women, but some of them, they ain't got a problem with that. That would have been the easiest thing to list. He was convicted of assaulting somebody. He stormed the Capitol, and still they can't find one thing they disagree with this man about. Today is a sad day in American history. Today is a sad day in American history. And then he attacking universities. He's trying to take funding from universities if they don't think like he think. How he got y'all thinking, how he think, he want to impose that on universities. They're like, nah, we critical thinkers. We free. We support freedom of speech, the right to protest, but he don't want you to think like that. Anybody, something you disagree with, because there ain't nobody in the world agree with somebody 100% of everything they do or doing. And this man had publicly been disrespectful, made fun of disabled people, and y'all support that. Disrespected women openly, and y'all support that. It's not nothing that you can say. It's a whole bunch of easy stuff to say that you disagree with President Trump, if you be honest with yourself. Firing federal employees, firing veterans, and it's still nothing that you disagree with. You can't say you agree with him firing veterans, because that's what he has done. A lot of y'all still say you can't find one thing you disagree with. We're going to continue on, and it's sad. It's sad, but it's a reality. That's why, because I was like, why do they call MAGA a cult? I see why. Because from what y'all show, y'all cannot think for yourselves, man. And it's sad. No two people think exactly alike. No two people in the world. No two people in the world think alike, man. But here in 2025, we got a group of people that say they think just like Trump. And whatever he does, good, bad, or ugly, indifferent, they say they support it. Because I'm giving them an opportunity to list right on here anything from the smallest to the greatest that you disagree with President Trump about. We still on that, man. Subaru, appreciate that. That's why I knew when y'all come on here, it ain't sincere. You don't come to get something. You come to just say Trump, Trump, Trump. Because I'm giving you the safest place, the opportunity to go ahead and express. It can be one thing. It can be two. It can be three things that you disagree with President Trump. Only got like 3 different people that keep responding. There's a lot of people on here. Be honest, MAGA. Be honest. Be honest. Talking about you agree with this man, this clown president. 100%. I'm asking it again. I'm going to ask it again, man. You know, people come on here all the time and all they know how to say is Trump, Trump, Trump. Some of them, not all, some of them don't know why they follow Trump. They just, I guess they like the TV personality. But today, I want to show y'all, give y'all opportunity to show that you just not followers, that you done thought this out. So I want you to list some of the things that you disagree with President Trump about. Should be the easiest thing to do, man. Should be the easiest A that you ever got in your life. Michael T said, can you say hi, Maya and Alice? Hey, Maya and Alice. I hope you're still there. Maya and Alice, what's happening? I'm going to say it again, man. For my MAGAs that's on this live, This is an opportunity for you to show that you're just not a puppet and you're not following this man blindly. List 2 or 3 things that you disagree with President Trump about. Damon said, we stuck with Trump in 4 years. He should be in jail right now. Okay. Now's the time to explain a couple things that you disagree with. This is your opportunity, because they say MAGA can't think for themselves. Prove that you can think for yourself, that you can look at this man and say, yeah, it is something I disagree with. MAGAs and Trumpets, put it in the comment sections. Put it in the comment section. Something you disagree with this man, and that you're not a puppet who can't think for yourself. I'm giving y'all the floor. I'm giving y'all the opportunity to say that. Corey Giver said, because they're crooked and they need to be out of power. There's a whole bunch of MAGA on here that's trying to duck and dodge from the question. I need all y'all to answer this, man. Y'all ain't getting away like that. Name a couple things, it can just be one, that you disagree with President Trump about. Stop following this man blindly. Stop agreeing as he mistreat minorities. He attacking universities. He is attacking professors. He going after Medicaid, Medicare, Social Security, firing veterans. You got to say something. Y'all got to say something, man. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. Trump has fired veterans. 1/3 of federal employees are veterans. I know y'all didn't know that, but you got to get your face and your head out of Fox News and conservative radio, because they don't tell y'all the truth. You got to look at other resources, man. But go ahead. Today, y'all got the opportunity. We're not deflecting. I need my MAGAs and my Trumpets to stand on business and say, list a couple things y'all disagree with this clown of a president that we got in office. I need to hear things that y'all disagree with. I got a lot of comments. Y'all tearing up the comments section, but I need y'all to show that you can think for yourselves for change. Pretend you can think for yourself. List 2 or 3 things that you disagree with President Trump about. Listen, for me to even entertain y'all or even talk to y'all gotta show something you disagree with this man about. Otherwise, I know you coming on here playing games. So that's what you gotta do today. Go ahead, put it in there, y'all. List some things that you disagree with this clown president about. It's even that people that voted for him, because when he won the election, he was over 50%. Now his approval rating is in 40%, 46, 47. So it's some people that voted for him that was able to open their eyes and change their mind. I just want y'all to list some things that y'all disagree with this clown about. Y'all good at throwing insults and being racial, because that's what Trump is. Throw racial names. I saw a couple of them, and I ain't even gonna call them out because you're not worthy. Go ahead and share what you disagree with President Trump about. That's the only way you get my attention. If you can't do that, then I know you playing games and you're not even open to information because you already got your mind made up. You want to be real, you want to be sincere, y'all want to have a real conversation, then you got to at least show that you disagree with him about something because he's done enough. Trump has done enough for you to be able to find one thing that you disagree with him about. He easily done enough and continue to do enough. But everything he does, y'all saying y'all all right with it. I can't think for myself. Anything he do, this is what y'all saying by your actions. Anything Trump does, thank you. Thank you for that. If you can't say, I don't care what you give. If you can't list something you disagree with, that's the thing. It's Captain Cal. This is what it is today. If you cannot listen, this is me. I'm gonna let you know, man. I don't care what you give. The stipulation for the day, man. If you cannot disagree with this clown of a president, you can't show one thing you disagree with him, then it's really for nothing for us to talk about. Because you're just coming here to clown. If you want to be honest, you want to be real and show that, yeah, I want to have a conversation. If you really want to have a conversation, you put in that comments what you disagree with this clown president. I can't be bought and sold, man. Period. Just put in the comment section what you disagree with this clown about. Because if you don't disagree with him for nothing, then keep it moving. And this is the easiest thing. I'm loving it though. Y'all can't answer it. It was almost like the time when I asked, list one thing President Trump done for American citizens, and the same people couldn't even answer that question. It's sad. As I started the day, I said, for me to even respond to a MAGA or a Trumpet, you're going to have to show that you're really trying to learn something, that you want to have a real dialogue, and you're going to have to express, list 1, 2, or 3 things that you disagree with Trump about. That should be the easiest thing to do. As King said, they all say the same thing and don't actually care about other people who are struggling. No Name said, I'm from UK, ask me. Yeah, I'm asking everybody. No Name, tell me something you disagree with President Trump about. As I read the comments, it's funny because you hear the racism and the hate come out in these comments. That's why I call them out any chance I get, man. All people ain't bad, but some of y'all just follow this man blindly. You'll just follow Trump blindly, man. And that's what I'm talking about. That's a problem. Because guess what? The economy is failing right now. The prices are up. They said no later than next month, them vehicles, y'all gonna see the prices on the vehicles. It ain't gonna take long. So, for anybody who says they agree with Trump 100%, you need to have your head examined. A husband don't even agree with his wife 100%. A wife doesn't agree with her spouse or her husband 100%. Children and parents don't agree 100%. There got to be something wrong if you, as an adult, say you agree with 100% with Trump. I'm giving you an opportunity to show that you're just not puppets. You're just not a MAGA brain, that you can think for yourself, man. We not deflecting, man. We talking about name. Somebody said me. I guess he's saying he disagreed with the tariffs. Thank you, sir. Freaks and Vibes said he disagreed with the handling of Israel. Okay, appreciate that. I'm trying to stroll through and find something that people say they disagree with this clown about. Jay Calvin said, one, he hasn't completely closed the border. He didn't. But all he got to do for his supporters is say it. They won't fact check it. They just gonna run with it. That's what's wrong with the country right now. And then he attacking universities, trying to force them to think like him. He's trying to force it on universities, man. Want to take funding. I'm back on it, man. Still on my question. Because y'all came here to see me or whatever, to hear or attack or whatever you thought you was going to do. But for me to even respond to you, you're going to list some stuff you disagree with clown president about. Boy, this is proof, man. When they said MAGA couldn't think for themselves, I always said, nah, we can't say that. But it's showing. A few of y'all came through and said some stuff that you actually disagree with. But the majority of y'all couldn't even answer that simple question. It's sad. No name, appreciate that. Flexo said, how about him wasting millions of taxpayer dollars golfing? But guess what? Some of them on this channel right now, they don't mind that because it's Trump. Anything Trump do, they agree with. Because I don't know if they can't think for themselves, they under a spell. I don't know what it is. But there's nobody in the world you should agree with 100%. Nobody. But y'all showing y'all true colors. X-King said they can't think for themselves. Flexo said they don't care about that. Trump can do anything. He golfing at his own golf course, charging the people $26 million. But you talk about waste and fraud. We care about waste and fraud. All lies, man. All lies. List on here something you disagree about this clown president. Yo. Wow. Wow, they can't even do that. This was an easy test to pass, and they failed it. They failed it, man. Richard Andrews said, they are sheep. Yeah. Yeah. As XS King said, I feel as these people are okay. Freaks and Vibes said he disagreed with the Israel thing. Thank you, sir. And as I'm looking through here, it's like all they know how to do, because that's what President Trump do, is call names, be racist. There was a lot of racist comments I done read in here, but that's y'all ace card. Why? Because that's what President Trump teaches y'all. For you to say you agree with this man 100%, that's why some of y'all do the stuff you do, man. For the ones who were respectful and at least wasn't calling racial names, man, big up to y'all. But still, I need to hear y'all put in the comments something you disagree with President Trump. Also, listen, if you have not done it, go and subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell so you can be notified anytime I make a video. Subaru said, I can. Put it in there, Subaru. Musta Mars, respect, man. I think I'm saying it right. He said, I'm for Trump, but don't agree with him deporting the Haitian people specifically. They are in an active civil war in Haiti. Ownership of the Gaza Strip. That land belongs to Palestinian people. That's a fact. Man, listen, man, big up, man. What is it? Go back to your name. Mr. Mars, man, shout out, man. Much respect to that, man. Much respect. You was clear and specific in your answer. Much respect. Jamila said not 100%. He's saying he don't agree with Trump 100%, but he's still here for what Trump is doing. Must respect Jamila. I'm sorry, Jamila. Freaks and Vibes said we need to stop supporting Israel. That's up for debate, though, man. You know, it's going to be some people that say we should support them, and there's going to be other people, because this is the thing with Israel. They feel like if the U.S. don't support Israel, they get consumed in the Middle East by the other countries, the surrounding countries. Subaru said first Greenland, Canada, and now the American Gulf. Yeah, they colonizers. They want to take, not thinking of giving. That's why they overlook the American citizens, because it's about taking. It's about helping billionaires. It ain't about helping the American citizens. But that should be the first thing that comes to a president's mind, helping out American citizens. The easiest thing to do. Exodus King said Elon and Trump are making America worse. Again. And the reason I had to do this, man, because people come on here with no intentions on learning or having real dialogue. That's why I knew that a lot of people would not be able to answer this simple question, because you come in here with bad intentions. You already know nobody's going to change your mind. For somebody to come say, I agree with 100% everything Trump does, or any human being for that matter, that's a problem. That's a main problem. And you probably need to look in the mirror and ask yourself, why do I think like that? You got to ask yourself, why do I think like that? As I'm strolling through, man, I see a lot of haterisms and racism and personal attacks. But all y'all had to do, man, all y'all had to do, a lot of y'all did not even do this, man. So a lot of y'all did not do it. I knew you weren't going to do it. It's probably 3 or 4 courageous people who stepped up to the plate. Out of all these people, everybody else claimed, well, I agree 100% with Trump. That's sad, man. Another grown man or grown human being that you agree with 100%, need to look in the mirror, man. You need to look in the mirror and really figure out what's going on with you. That's the easiest thing to say. Something I disagree with, easiest thing. Timothy Travis said MAGA equal fascisms. Listen, I'm going to say it again. I came with this simple thing today. I mean, the simplest thing. Because we already know Trump is a failed businessman. The economy is failing. He lied to y'all because he knew y'all would believe him and said on day one, I'm going to fix all this. Lies. We went backwards since then. Now he attacking everything that he don't agree with or that doesn't look like him. I'm going to list it again, man. Get y'all pens and pads. He attacking professors, arresting them if they speak out against him. He attacking teachers. He's attacking students, want to take visas. He attacking universities, trying to shut universities down that don't think like him. This ain't democracy. This ain't freedom. This is a trash president trying to run it like a king. And that's why it's backfiring on him with this tariff war. That's why America is losing and will lose the tariff war. Let me read, see anybody else saying something they disagree with this clown about. DD said, I disagree with Iceland takeover. Big shout out, DD. That take courage because a lot of people cannot disagree with anything he say. We ain't even up to 10 people yet. I haven't even got, what's that, about 5? This is a stipulation to get me to respond. You got to put, this is real simple. All you got to do is put in the comment 1 or 2 things, man, you disagree with this president about. That's all you got to do. Vic said, well, for starters, Trump is turning lies into the truth. He lost the Supreme Court case, and then they went on Fox News and said, we won 9-0. And then his followers just follow with him. This is sad, man. This is not normal. This ain't normal, man. This is not normal. Richard, good point. Richard says, can anyone explain to me why they are trying to eliminate waste but spending more money? This whole thing with this presidency is a money grab. He just using the MAGAs and the Trumpettes for the support. Now he really don't care nothing about them for real, for real. So this is a money grab. That's why he was advertising Tesla at the White House at taxpayers' expense. Elon Musk said, I'm going to give you $100 million for this. Then he give Elon Musk these contracts It's a big money grab. Thank you for sharing that, Richard. Thank you. Richard Andrew Crosby, thank you. Subaru, but there's stuff I disagree with. Thank you, Subaru. That's all it is. That's because that's the only way we can have a real dialogue. But when you come around me and say you're 100% Trump, it's nothing for us to talk about because you already got your mind made up. Trump said he can go in the middle of the street and shoot somebody, and his supporters will still support him. And the way some of y'all act, can't say anything against him, he probably was right. Listen, man, I'm going to give y'all last opportunity for those who want to come out and say something that they disagree with this president about. Anything. Listen, if you have not done it, go and subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you can be notified anytime I make a video. Last opportunity, man. List one or two things that you disagree with President Trump about. Anything you disagree about. EC, what's happening? Everybody dances. This was the easiest question, but I knew it was going to be difficult for y'all. Dominique said hi. Hey, Dominique. Opportunity for last comments, thoughts, or whatever, man. Carmelo said, even if it hurts America. Okay. Really say he should bring Kilmar back. That's right. Bring Garcia back to the United States, man. That's the least you can do. Bring that man back home to his family, like when y'all kidnapped him and shipped him out illegally. Bring that man back home to his family. Thank you. Subaru said, what? Say I did? And say, moreover, I live a life I want. Still, I think it's better to produce locally. Okay. But this was a hard task for y'all, man. Hold on, it didn't. Flea talking about free Diddy. Listen, man. First of all, I thank y'all for the support. This was a difficult thing for y'all. Some of y'all came through, stood 10 toes down, but it was only like 10 of y'all out of all the people that came through. I think it was 6 people who actually responded. But it was hard, man. Oh, listen, if you have not done it, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Subaru said, this is way better to discuss things this way than repeating. So thank you. Well, thank you, Subaru. I see people talking about, they saying in the comment that Garcia beat his wife. Trump beat women. Trump abused women. Trump got 34 felonies. So don't talk that stuff, man. But listen, man, one last chance. Anybody that want to list one thing I'm talking to MAGA and Trumpettes that you disagree with President Trump about. List it in the comments. Anything you disagree with President Trump about, put it in the comments section. Somebody said it went fast. Cam to go to say, I love you, man. Keep sticking up for Americans. This is corrupt, having Trump and his administration in there. Shaking my head. I don't support any party. I'm supporting people that's trying to do right. Bernie Sanders, AOC, love what they doing. It's people specifically, but the Republican Party right now has been taken over by MAGA, and it just went downhill as far as I'm concerned. They're about taking rights, attacking people, cutting jobs. They ain't saving no money because they study stealing money. So Risa Hernandez said Trump lies about helping reduce grocery bills. Yeah, that was the biggest lie. That was one of the biggest lies. He tells so many lies. On day one. Crooked Attorney General. Yeah. Beer Gang said Trump ignores the Constitution, yet his people still follow him. He can't do no wrong in their eyes. Trump can do no wrong in their eyes. Keyshawn said promise infrastructure investments, but I haven't seen any new training or entry jobs or nothing. You ain't gonna see that. Trump is a big scammer. Tanisha, hey, God bless you. Addison Moon says he's trying to go for a third term. A real patriot stands for the country, not the president. I got to read that again. He's trying to go for a third term. A real patriot stands with the country, not the president. Subaru, you said sanctuary city, maybe. But why the F if they commit crimes outside of their areas, are they not handled ways of outside the sanctuary cities? Okay. I mentioned AOC because she's standing up for the country. She's standing against this oligarchy type government, this dictator type government. Her and Bernie Sanders are doing a good job, at least standing up against this. Because if Trump get his way, nobody will have any rights. Nobody. Not even MAGA. So keep supporting this stuff and see where it gets you. Now, Neko said, let's go AOC and Bernie. She's still waiting. Y'all got last opportunity, man. Elmer said gas prices still going up. Drill, baby, drill. Yeah. Gas ain't the only thing going up. A whole lot of other stuff going up. But if you have not done it, make sure you subscribe to the channel, man, so I can bring you that real. Subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and like this video. Don't hate, like the video. Thank y'all, man. There's a lot of people on here, but I gotta go, man. Until next time, y'all be safe. Peace.